Hello, so I'm showing up again, and this time it's inspired by Nathan. I will tag him in the comments. And he was sharing something about vulnerability and how if he wasn't sharing some parts of his life, it wouldn't be truly authentic. And I don't think that's what he said, but this is what I took from it. And not sharing the vulnerabilities of his daily oneness with God. I think that's what he said. And it inspired me because every time I do a video where I'm talking, I will say, I don't know why I'm posting this. I don't even want to be posting this. And I mean, it's a massive protection for me to be saying that because I have been online many years ago, not many years ago, but quite a while ago, and I have been very present online, sharing every single detail of my life, very vulnerably, very intimately. And that was an unhealed parts of me seeking validation through, I mean, I was unheard and unseen, not seen, unheard, you know what I mean, when I was a child. So part of my healing was showing up online and just bearing my soul on the internet. And after I deeply healed that wound, quite frankly, I don't want to be speaking about myself online. Even sharing my poetry, which is, well, all of my poetry is my babies, you know. And it's being an artist and a healer. It's literally bearing your soul naked for everyone to have an opinion, a judgment, an advice. And I have been on this super duper deep healing path. I mean, my Kundalini awakening was in 2015, so that's when the shit hit the fan. And then my twin flame passed away in 2018. So that's when the healing really began. But what I like what Nathan said is, at the end of the day, I know what my purpose is, and my purpose is to help people liberate themselves and to have an enjoyable, connected existence, connected to their soul existence. And just fucking joy. Like, it's so much suffering and so much pain in the world. And I know that because of everything that is going on in the world, it's very hard for us to have joy. However, the biggest rebellion against this immense tragedy that is going on in every part of the world is to find the inner joy. Oh my God, my left eye is twitching. I want to cry. It's very hard to find the inner joy, but that is the biggest rebellion against what they are doing, you know. And that will tip the scales, the yin and yang scales, you know, and will bring more light into the world. And so with that being said, I guess the vulnerability part of my own sharing is that even though I have been through some fucking dark shit, oh my goodness, I have overcome so much, but I was fucking reluctant to share my journey as and when it was happening. I mean, I just couldn't. It just wasn't possible. However, I think because I have healed so much of it now that I can share from a different point of view, I guess. It's not a victim mentality. It's not I'm still stuck in so much pain and grief, and no, it's a healed perspective. And I think this is what I'm gonna do as a 9 to 6 girly, because I work in corporate. It was 3 years on Friday that I have survived in the corporate world, first time in my life. And on Sundays I will make a video. That's my promise. I will make one video talking, and then a couple of videos, my poetry, to show up and to just share what is alive for me. And at the moment, vulnerability is very alive for me. And it came about almost 2 months ago when I met when this new person just showed up out of nowhere in my life. And I was called in. I called myself in to be really fucking vulnerable, to the extent where it's a man. So that's why it's a bit... and I'm sharing everything with him, which is a very strange feeling. He's a friend, by the way, so just so you know. But to be sharing so much of my thoughts and feelings and whatever is alive for me in the moment with the man was not a possibility even 6 months ago. And now I'm realizing why I am still single, because I was fucking guarding myself. I mean, I have been abstinent from sex and relationships with men, the intimate relationships with men. It's gonna be 3 years in end of June. And I didn't realize how that abstinence made me so guarded, so protective of myself, that I did not. I mean, it was very necessary, because previously I did not know how to do that. So we have to swing from one extreme to another extreme to then meet in the middle. That's just how healing works, life works. And so, yeah, now after this realization, how guarded I was, and that was actually keeping me away from what I really want. And what I really want is a healthy, mutually reciprocated connection with both parties willing to do the work. Because I have done, as I mentioned, I have done tons of work on myself, by myself, and I know that the shit is gonna hit the fan as soon as I am with somebody. But I'm ready for it. I have the nervous system for it. I have the tools. And I guess this week I found out that, I didn't find out, I knew this, but one of the starseed families that I'm from is called Hadean, and it's all about unconditional love. They're all about unconditional love. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't know this about this specific starseed family. However, all I've ever wanted since I was like out of the womb, since I was 2 years old. There is proof. There is pictures of me. Oh my God, I should have got the picture. I did not know that I'm gonna go here, so I'm not prepared. This is just me talking. But there is a picture of me being 2 years old, trying to snog my mom's friend's son. So I have been looking for love ever since I was a little girl, and that just made sense for me. Something just fucking clicked so much. That's because I am part of this star constellation, starseed family, where we are all about the unconditional love, and we are here to bring the unconditional love into this planet. And so I guess this is what I'm here for, and I have always been really reluctant to be like, oh, I could help, people to unfuck themselves, to attract their love. I don't think I'm fully capable to do that, because obviously I haven't got the guy yet myself, and I'm being really fucking transparent. That's one of the reasons why I have never spoken about twin flames online, because I'm not fucking qualified to do that, and I know what kind of shit show the twin flame community is, and I was like, don't want to be a part of that. However, as you can tell, my poems about love, they're absolutely fucking magnificent. I'm a Sag, so I can say that about myself. I love my poems. I love the way I put the words together about things and my feelings and everything, not just my feelings, what I recognize and notice in the world and with my friends. And yeah, and I guess whoever is guided to come to me, come to me, babies. I can help you. Whether you want to unfuck yourself and heal yourself from whatever that is still, what's the word I'm looking for? Alive, very alive, and very, oh my God, the words have left my mind. I recently found out that I actually probably have ODD or ADHD, which I have never admitted to myself. So that's what happens with the brain, I guess, when you are ADHD or ODD, you forget what you wanted to say, you forget the words. So anyways, whatever is alive for you, you can have a look at my page. I have healed myself from fucking tons, and I don't really feel like I am meant to be niching down on anything, I do poetry and I am a healer, and that is that. This is my Sunday video. Thank you for listening, if you have listened for the entire 13 minutes of me yapping. Yeah, I guess I will be becoming a professional yapper. So yeah, loads of love. And if you're feeling called and guided to work with me, give me a shout.